been criticizing TikTok since 2021. And what he said TikTok is a psychological weapon and is one of the evilest business in modern history. TikTok is trash because TikTok makes money from your misery. TikTok is garbage because it is funding China's 2049 plan. Blah, 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 makes a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. Then they say it's poisoning the society. So what do you think about it?
Just now, you know how typical, right? When people share and forward a lot of messages regarding the TikTok congressional hearings that happened like yesterday.
Okay.
So, was it or was it Friday? I can't remember. So, during that time, right, I watched I think maybe about 9 videos. Of the 9 videos among all the TikTokers, right, the consensus is this. They listen to the congressman, right, talk. They ask questions to, the CEO of TikTok. What's his name again? Mr. What Show.
I forgot his name as well. Not important. Not important.
No, okay, not important but still, I mean, let's be
Shouji
Chu.
Chu.
Fine,
Okay.
let's be respectful.
Chu
Shouji
Shouji.
Chu. Anyway,
Sorry. His name is Chu Shouji. The Chu is the family name.
okay,
Shouzi.
Mr. Chu lah. Okay.
Zhou
Oh,
Shouzi. Wow, 1st of January, man.
New Year. What, he born in New Year, is it?
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh wow. Anyway, when I listen to the congressman, right, ask the question towards the CEO, when he's just about to, like, make his case and about to answer the question, right, immediately the congressman shut him down, like, answer yes or no, like that only. And all of the questions, right, and there's also one question, right, whereby, the lady made a statement antagonizing TikTok about, violence. The video is basically about, guns. And then, right, she's making the case that right, why TikTok did not, you know, ban or take down this particular content. It's been in TikTok for 41 days. When, the CEO was about to, he asked the uh the speaker, and then they say no, you're not allowed to reply. He wanted to respond, and then he said no,
Yeah.
you're not. We are gonna move on.
But this is.
It's clear that this.
But I would say this is the typical bureaucracy of United States. Like we have been watching movies, cartoons, animation, and movies and TV series, and I think the U.S. congressman, that's how they behave. Yeah. So, I mean, you talk about freedom of speech or whatever, but actually, I don't think that United States, of course, they are finding fault in any Chinese company or TikTok, but
Yeah, I'm here.
but to be
Sorry.
fair, yeah, but to be fair, right? This is how democracy behave. Yeah, it's like they don't allow the people to talk. I'm pretty sure when the U.S. congressman was targeting Mark Zuckerberg, it was about the same, right? I remember it's like the judge was asking a lot of like bullshit, and everyone laughed. I mean, when the video was released to the public, right? The public laughed and talk about how unprofessional with the Americans, like Congress is, like the Congress know nothing, but they dare to come to work. So I think this happened in the Mark Zuckerberg case. It also happened during the Microsoft case, I think more than 20 years ago. So I'm just saying that I think it definitely they sucks, yeah, definitely they sucks. But either targeting a U.S. businessman or Chinese businessman, TikTok or Facebook, I think they are as unprofessional as always, as recorded by history. That is what my comment about the US Congress.
Either way lah, right? No matter what lah, right? The consensus of all the videos, right, from the TikTokers that, you know, that I saw from all the videos that WhatsApp that my friends and colleagues was forwarded to me through WhatsApp. The consensus from all these video are that, right, unbelievable, this congressman, he let him, you know, speak, let him complete his, statement. This is, this is not even, treating a fair treatment. Number two is also that, right, you know what, the moment you remove TikTok as a tool, right, you literally violated the First Amendment. So anyway, nevertheless, which is freedom of speech, but nevertheless, the consensus is the same. But then, right, after, while I was like, you know, like commenting and making commenting and replying to my colleagues and friends about what I think, I suddenly dropped my train of thought lah, and that inspires today's video lah. That inspires today's video. So to begin with, right, let's say like if let's say TikTok, right, were to be banned, right, and they actually have to sell to a US company,
Okay.
eventually, right, TikTok 2.0 will be back, maybe in a different name, but same shit lah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because right, you already built all this infrastructure, so
Definitely.
whenever the one thing that all the congressmen were talking about protecting the children from, TikTok, from TikTok or the CCP, which is Chinese Communist Party, from poisoning the minds of our youth lah. It got me thinking, right? Actually, to begin with, right, what kind of content are you all generating and creating at the first place? A lot of your content are very, kind of garbage and mindless in many ways. And the worst of all is, you heard of all those TikTok challenges, right? Whereby it causes where sometimes it causes harm to the person, but just just to gain views and clouds, to people follow and watch your video. So the type of content that the type of content that you produce, right, is a reflection of your society in itself, ma. So after so when you generate like in database, right, what's the story? Garbage in, garbage out. So obviously from this case, right, for the case of the algorithm, if you are producing garbage content, obviously, let's say you're the first garbage, right, to occupy the TikTok space. So obviously you're the first few, obviously people will look at it, right? It's like ha 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 ha, laugh at it. And then the algorithm obviously thinks that, oh, okay, you like this type of content. So then obviously you'll aggressively push this content. And then let's say you share among your friends, right? You'll definitely spread the chain of garbage, making it a very vicious cycle lah. So technically, is it TikTok or ByteDance fault that, that garbage in and garbage out happen?
Yeah,
No, ma. It's
no,
user generated.
yeah, I mean, that's why I've been talking about the 20 years of social network history. That's what I'm talking about. Because for the past 20 years, all these social network company are doing the exact same thing. When the social network started, right, it's just like you putting a photos with your name and with your relationship, and then you ask your friend to enter the site, right? So that's how it started. And then what Facebook did is what Facebook did better than other competitors. For example, MySpace. And MySpace is already a billion-dollar company by then. So I would say that the last 15 years or yeah, the last 15 to 20 years is the years of social network. So every single entrepreneur that enter the market, right? It's they most of them started the social network. And today it's like the end of the war that, like for example, like WeChat, like the China, they come out with the winner, which is WeChat, and then actually TikTok, ByteDance, right? How they joined the war is to do something more interesting. So okay, before that is even like Blogger, like from here you can see like Blogger and then like Twitter. So it's about the evolution. It's the evolution, organic growth of the demand. Like like last time when we go for internet, it's just a search engine, right? So we don't do anything
Yeah.
on it. So and then afterward we have like the trend that everyone want to share their information. So when they started, like it's words. Everything is just words. So like Twitter, like yeah, I mean MySpace, Friendster, most of it's like blog, yeah. So people just because of actually is everything's about technology because that time internet just began, right? And the internet is really, really slow, right? So people like to share articles and the words, just everything in words. Then when Steve Jobs released iPhone, right? And then suddenly 3G and 4G technology is coming in, and it's pretty not normal for people to upload the video and upload like image. So Instagram is one of the most famous apps sharing photos. But before that, there's like Pinterest, right? Pinterest also do very, very well sharing like uploading photos. Like
Actually, way before that is Flickr.
yeah, I think
Way before that's
Flickr, and
Flickr
then
actually.
there's a few, yeah, and then yeah, Instagram, Flickr, and then there's the other one that I use. I forgot the name. It's like for a lot of images. And then you have like Vimeo today, like Vimeo for competitors to YouTube. And of course, most of us we prefer YouTube. And when all the basic like words, posts, image, videos, then afterward is resume, right? So LinkedIn is like the social media of resume. Then afterward is about privacy. Then Reddit suddenly become very successful. So I mean, it's about fashion. So what that does the TikTok does well, right? Is actually they they focus about time. So like for example, Pinterest is high quality image, right? So but after this, TikTok focus on short video, and you understand why, because you are late to the game, right? So when you're late to the game, you would like to do something that your competitors are not doing because you have to do the different, otherwise you are irrelevant, right? So they just try a form of social network that the competitors are not focusing, right? So you look at this is 2019, right? So like this Twitch is more for like video games. So video games involve like live streaming, like videos that is time consuming, could be 5 hours or 10 hours for the competition, like Dota 2, like LOL. So all social network are focusing on different stuff, and you can see Pinterest is still very successful. Snapchat, like still the chat era, but TikTok is already become the number one apps in 2019 because TikTok do things that the all the top 10 they doesn't do, because he only focus on like 15 seconds video, 5 seconds video. So it makes sense for the startup, right? Because Google, Facebook already have the infrastructures, and TikTok, they have no money, right? So no money, they can save the short video. And it's just a social media that focusing on stuff that the competitors are not good at. You see, like Kakao Talk is like another version of WhatsApp. So when like Snapchat, WhatsApp, and Hangouts, so you can see that the competitors, right, they all looking at the top players. And in 2015, right, people are focusing on just like image, like what and especially chat, right? So like I remember Facebook spent like 18 billion to took over WhatsApp because WhatsApp is competing head on head with Google Hangouts, and Snapchat was the champion back then. And then you see even Facebook Messenger, and I would say Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp now, I think Facebook Messenger is going down, right? Because I mean it's about the time and technology, because at that time, right? Why do we when you bought a mobile phone, right? And then you just get like 3G or 4G. 2015, most of the phone are still using a 4G, 3G networks. The 4G networks are not even popular. And at that time, a lot of telecommunication companies still need to provide free message. So you see, WhatsApp released on 2009, right? You see, you look at the timeline, and then it's very clear. Because first, how BlackBerry become a good seller? Because BlackBerry has a BlackBerry Messenger. And when the telecommunication company are giving out free calls and free messaging, because that time it doesn't have WhatsApp. It's definitely it's not in the picture. And then the earlier you see, and then like WeChat and other apps are significantly more successful than WhatsApp, like including like Snapchat. So when it started playing the messaging game, you need to be the most successful like apps like Facebook, because Facebook already dominate the in the desktop market. So for desktop market to enter the mobile market for Facebook is easy. So that's why you can see in like 2015, right? Facebook Messenger is still the champion, because at that point the WhatsApp usability is still low, because there's still many people doesn't know about WhatsApp and even Hangouts, because but back then, if you have Google, you already have the ability to use Hangouts, and you with the numbers, this is the fact. And how to argue about the numbers, because and then you have like Google Plus, so it's impossible. And and back then, 10 years ago, most of the people is still buying the BlackBerry, because the Facebook, the WhatsApp, the advantages of WhatsApp doesn't happen. And then also in 2015, there's 4 to 5 apps doing the same thing. So WhatsApp is just one of the choice. And WhatsApp become dominant when Mark Zuckerberg took over WhatsApp. WhatsApp was not free in the past. It cost you $1. And then it is due to the fact that Mark Zuckerberg bought over WhatsApp, and only WhatsApp is free. I mean, for Android it was free, but I think it's not free as well for Android. And you can get like 1 year subscription. So it's the game. I mean, it's the game of capitalism. It's like you have to buy it. And why they give this technology for you for free? Because they need your data. It's the same story. Like if you remember when WhatsApp was released, like a lot of videos, I think in 2012, a lot of people are arguing why it should be free, why it should not be free. And that is why Snapchat becomes successful, right? Because Snapchat say that they are not stealing your data. And we all know that social network or each of the company, they are free. And why they are free? Because if they are not free, not enough people is going to use the apps. So when they make it free, they are losing money. So, and that's one of the reason why WhatsApp Messenger was sold to Facebook, because WhatsApp never, I mean, they couldn't earn the money. And then I think WhatsApp would need 30 years or 50 years to earn the 19 billion that Facebook paid to WhatsApp in the first place. So the problem is like who can earn money? And Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook know how to earn money from the ads. So that's why it's free. And then I think you remember how many years the public has been attacking Facebook. They always tell you that you don't need friends. You just need real friends, you know, like a lot of videos talking about how bad Facebook is. And until Mark Zuckerberg always have to explain why they need face. So that I'm just saying that TikTok is just doing whatever Facebook is doing, but Facebook has a bigger infrastructure. They have almost every single form of social network exists in the market. No matter it's video, no matter it's post, no matter it's blog, no matter it's messenger, Facebook owns it. And TikTok, I would say they only have one or two interesting assets with TikTok sharing like 15 seconds video. So that's it, because that's what it is, and whatever they happen everywhere is always the same. So whatever you criticize TikTok today, right? Don't you realize that they talk about the same for every single social network that I show you just now? Imagine like YouTube. What does the public talk about YouTube? Instagram, what the public criticize, like when they talk about how Instagram is poisoning the society, they talk about how, you know, like all these apps, they suffer the same fate. Yeah, it's just that maybe TikTok succeed too fast, too quick, and it's Chinese apps. So because of the technology advancement from 2G and 3G and 4G, now it's 5G, it's just from words, from blogs, from the posts to image, video, voice recording, messaging, and now it's just a moving images, like a short video, 15-second video. So it happens to be that today the most popular the form of medium of communication that everyone likes is the 15-second videos, and TikTok happens to be the winners. When Zuckerberg explained the internet to Congress, it is the same. It has the same result as TikTok. Is like nothing is different. I mean, the logic behind it, the business model. It's just that